Okay, hi guys, welcome back. This is my October Listers Got a List. I'm so glad I didn't put September on the... I keep looking at the cover of this thinking I put September. I know I was thinking of putting it right here, but thankfully did not do that. I'm going to see how much I can fit in here, and then I'll put probably September, October. But we are on October day 6, and day 6 was Cherished Childhood Treasures. And I don't have any childhood treasures, I guess, because, well, it's a long story, drama filled, but a lot of my stuff got stolen many years ago. And I mean, like, seriously, clothes, boxes that I had. There was this stuffed lamb that my Uncle Pat in Iowa gave to me when I was little tiny tot, and I held on to it for a long time. And then in my teen years, suddenly my stuff went missing. And a couple of guesses as to who it was, but I won't get into that. Anywho, so I don't have stuff per se, but I have cherished childhood memories is what I think I'm gonna rename this. And I'm trying to, I think I want to ink the edges of this to make it stand out. I need to, these are just pieces of scrap. This is actually thin pattern paper, instead of using cardstock, but this one, the gold polka dot, is cardstock, so it's going to make it slightly bulky, but that's okay. I think I'm just going to ink the edges a smidge, because it's already, this one already has some distressing around the edges, so it really doesn't need a whole lot. But just to get that stark white edge off and where I cut it. And then ink this one. And I'm going to use this card to write on. I think that'll work. I'm not sure. This little die cut piece came from that Crate Paper collection, Emma's shop, and I think that's going to be that. So, let's get this stuck down. Again, I won't bore you with writing everything in. While you sit here, I'll just talk to you as I'm doing this. But, I know I've mentioned before that I loved my elementary school. And all of my friends there, I went there from kindergarten all the way through 5th grade, and so I had the same friends throughout, and I just stuck that down upside down. I just realized there's text in a couple of these bubbles, and I just put that upside down. Yep. Okay. So we... in the neighborhood I grew up in, Bel Air, Texas, we had a lot of fun. I mean, it was nothing for us to ride our bikes, what, I guess it was 3 or 4 or 5 miles to go to this place called The Hill. And we would ride our bikes over there and quote-unquote jump the hill, and it was crazy. Numerous accidents, people, kids getting hurt, whatever. I mean, not, you know, whatever, but whatever. Not huge drama. But we always had a lot of fun. And I always look back on those years as some of my most favorite. I'm not sure where I want to stick this. So I'll leave that there for now, because I'm not sure now where I want to put that. And there's a couple of tabs over here that say memories that I think I want to use, but I don't need both sides of that. We'll stick that up there. And let's see, what else did, oh man, we used to do so much stuff. It was crazy. I might use this to see if I can put my day stickers in. But again, going back to my little stuffed lammy, I loved that thing, slept with it all the time until I got into my tweens, I guess. And that was no longer cool, to sleep with stuffed toys. So I put it away in a box in my closet with some other stuff that I was holding on to, and the box disappeared. But what is wrong with this sticker? It's having some issues. Okay, that is not good. I know I have another one somewhere. But, you know, stuff happens. And though the stuff, the actual stuff was stolen, which, I mean, you know, it's pretty bizarre that someone would steal a box of, and it was a big box of personal mementos, but from a kid, no less, but they did. And though that stuff was gone, you know, whatever, I still have the memory. And to this day, where would that stuffed lamb be? It would be in a box somewhere. So, hopefully, wherever it is, with whomever it is, right now, some child found it. I'm hoping. But, I digress. So, there's that. Oh, we used to have so much fun as a kid. I remember very distinctly the day that MTV came out, and all of my neighborhood friends who didn't have cable would all come over to my house, and we would sit and watch nothing but MTV. It's crazy. And my poor parents. We would all go as this little miniature gang, basically. We would go to the movies. We thought nothing of walking. I mean, sure if this white font is really going to show up. But we thought nothing of walking or riding our bikes. Like, I mean, miles. Miles, miles, miles. That doesn't really show up, but it's down. And nowadays, you know, with society being the way it is, I wouldn't let my, gosh, how old were we, like 7, 8 years old? I wouldn't let my child go that far by themselves. Absolutely not. I think we'll do this sticker. But we would go to the Bel Air pool, go swimming all the time. And of course, you know, this being Halloween, October, all of our, I'm sorry, I'm looking at stickers. All of our Halloween carnivals. I know I talked about that in my last videos, but oh, we had so much fun back then. I think I'll use this sticker that says just like old times. Right there. And I have to put my header on before I get too carried away. Cherished. Childhood memories. And then I'll fill all of this in later. Probably should have done this before I put all of these stickers down, but I just now thought of it. So, no worries, Mom. Okay, there we go. Alright. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. Maybe. Right there. Yeah, that looks okay. That was a ringing endorsement, wasn't it? Oh, it's okay. I think I'll staple over the staples. And there we go. We're going to call that good. I'm going to fill this in and then stick it down in my book. And we have day number 6 of October. The lister's got a list. I'm thinking, though, that I may need to highlight some of these little areas here. Just because I don't know what I'm doing and I think it might be fun. No, don't do that. Why is my pen making that weird squeaky, scratchy noise? You know, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna stop because I don't want to mess this up. Okay, I think I like that. So we're going to call it good, we're going to call it done, and I'm going to stick this down, and I will see you guys back here for day number 7. Bye.